Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and all the news in details. Herdsmen are criminal gang, not terrorists, but IPOB have carved out a territory of their own, says Shehu. The presidential spokesman Garba Shehu has stated that Fulani herders who go about attacking villages are simply criminal gangs and not terrorists. Shehu, who spoke on Thursday on Channels TV, said the government did not label Fulani herders as terrorists, but they are only a criminal gang who go about destroying farmland and other properties. Further speaking, he said, criminal herders are being handled by various security agencies. According to the law, criminal and terrorist activities are two different things. Yes, some herdsmen are a criminal gang, and they have been handled according to the law, he said. He also spoke about IPOB, who are frequently agitating for Biafran. Similarly to Boko Haram, IPOB have carved out a territory for themselves as a sovereign state of its own. They have said they are taking over Bayelsa and Rivers State. They have shown interest in neighboring Kogi and Benue State. They have said they are interested in taking over Bayelsa and Rivers State. This is not accepted to the law of the country, and that is exactly what Boko Haram has done. Wow, so guys, what is your own take about this? What do you think? To me, I think Garba Shehu's analysis is very, very absurd. I don't think he knows what he's saying at all, because how will he say that an armed group that killed innocent people in a community, not only that, destroys their means of livelihood, they destroy houses and then take over the community? How will he say that they are not terrorists, for God's sake? You can imagine. And now he's trying to tag IPOB members. You can imagine this. And now he labeled unarmed peaceful agitators as a terrorist. This government is nothing to write home about. I would say vividly that IPOB are not terrorists at all. Ever since Biafrans have been fighting for this agitation, we have never heard that Biafrans, they fought and there was a war, or maybe they killed a lot of people. No, we have never heard things of the such. And why will Garba Shehu made mention of something that does not even make sense at all? To me, I would say that the IPOB are not terrorists at all. They are not terrorists. Let's hear what people are saying about it. People were saying that a very good evidence that they are fully on course in their efforts to use their local and imported military Fulani brothers to continue to kill in communities of their perceived enemies until such communities succumbed to pressures and vacate for them to take over. Imagine the monumental killings by their brothers across the Federation. Imagine their utterances that Nigeria belongs to them. Yet, this man made up his mind not to see anything wrong in all this, but sees so much wrong with a group not shedding people's blood, but refusing to succumb to their perpetually honed and killed at will by others. Let's see where all this pretext, cover-ups and support for bloodshedding leads everybody in this country. I'm telling you, that's just the reality. That's just the real fact about it. These people, they even if they want to protest, the IPOB, they protest peacefully. So what are we now saying? How will somebody compare IPOB with all this Fulani that kills? Fulani that they don't even have a conscience at all. The Fulani people that destroy farmlands, that destroy people's properties. Comparing such people with IPOB, they're not comparable at all, because IPOB members are not harmful at all. They're not harmful. People were saying that my whole pick biased, hater of Igbo nation. You Fulani pigeon, how dare you compare Boko Haram that have ravaged the whole north to IPOB, that are just agitating for self-determination? without carrying any arms. For your information, your Northerners created Boko Haram and it will remain permanently with you. Shehu, Nigerians were laughing at you. Read people's comments and judge by yourself. You have no shame. Elders were criminals, not terrorists. How many of them have you brought to justice? The fact is that IPOBs, they are fighting for freedom. And whoever wants to remain with these lawless people, time will tell. Because IPOB are really fighting for their freedom. And that is it. That is just the reality about it. That is the reality about it. The thing is that it cannot be compared to each other. It is uncomparable at all. Why will somebody sit down and compare IPOB with the Fúláñis, the terrorists that we have in the country, Nigeria? It is not comparable at all. To me, I think whatever Gabashew said is totally absurd. Trust me. It is totally absurd. It's not making sense in whatever he says. Trust me, because you see how they are protecting their own. They are protecting the people in the north. They are protecting their home. But it is just so shameful that even all the Southeast elders, the Southeast governors cannot protect their people at all. They cannot protect their people. And that is where the Igbos and even the Yorubas are making mistakes. You know, people were saying that, Shehu, I am not surprised at your disposition at all. You have really told us who you are and what this stands for. You have made more clearer that you and this regime are responsible for all the killing going on in the country. You created Boko Haram and Fulani jihadists in order to take over Nigeria as your own. But our God is bigger than you. And in no distant time, you and your collaborator will be wiped out. You know, because it's not making sense at all. Comparing the number of Nigerians that have been killed by Boko Haram. Come on. By Boko Haram, not only Boko Haram, 8 men. Come on. And now you are not comparing it with IPOB. How are they? They are not comparable at all. The IPOBs are just defending themselves. They are not being harmful. They are not harmful. They are fighting for their rights. They are fighting for their rights. To me, I feel that Gabashew is not making sense with this analysis. This is a very poor analysis from Gabashew. Trust me. Because how come the federal government too, let's just be realistic to ourselves, how come the federal government has refused to prosecute the criminals? How come they are allowed to carry out their criminalities of mass killings without any arrest at all? How come that they go scot-free? And at the same time, why is the federal government reluctant to collect their sophisticated guns and they now used a lot of all these big guns to kill at will? And now somebody is coming out to say things that is very absurd. Trust me, it is very absurd. Definitely we know what those people, we know what Boko Haram, what herdsmen has done to every community. We know. And this is a very clear evidence that the government is even sponsoring and protecting their territories, their terrorists. And that is why they are moving around the countries, killing, maiming, raping, destroying farms, houses, properties of innocent citizens of this country. To demand peacefully, no violence, no harm, no ammunitions for separations from a country that relegates to nothing is labeled terrorist. Why those killings with AK-47 rifles is called only criminals? It's clear justifications for the riots in this country. Trust me, may God help us. So guys, what is your own take about this? What do you think? Your comment is highly appreciated, and kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We say God bless you, and if you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will definitely be the first person to watch our latest news. Thank you so much. Stay safe at this crucial time. Bye.